If you're a developer and you're new to Polkadot, what the heck is Polkadot, right? What is it? So my name is Bruno. I've been in the Polkadot ecosystem as a developer for the past 4 years, and I would like to give you my perspective of what I think Polkadot is. At first, Polkadot is a global supercomputer. You could say the same about Ethereum, right? Ethereum is a decentralized, resilient global supercomputer. Polkadot's the same thing. It's slightly different, and I'm going to discuss the differences here. So, one thing that's different is that it can evolve. So, if we need to know, in order to understand Polkadot, the vision of Polkadot, where it's heading, and what exactly is Polkadot, we have to roll back a little bit and look at the history of things. So, in the beginning, there was Bitcoin. There still is Bitcoin, obviously. Uh, Bitcoin was the first major cryptocurrency success, right? And at the end of the day, you could say it's one simple program akin to a calculator. Subtract one from one account, add one to another account, right? Very simple program. It works. It's very hard to shut down. It's resilient, right? And then the community learned from that, and they said, okay, what if we took that a step further and allowed for various programs to exist in the cloud in this global supercomputer, and hence Ethereum, right? Ethereum was built by some co-founders. One of them, notably, was Dr. Gavin Wood, the creator of Polkadot. So Dr. Gavin Wood is the former CTO of Ethereum, co-founder of Ethereum, and creator of Solidity smart contract programming language. And when they built Ethereum, they never they never thought of it like they're like, let's build this. It's a prototype. Let's see if it works. And it took off, right? And from that, Gav's like, okay, I got like a good zillion ideas on how to take this even further. And he knew that he couldn't do it on Ethereum because in order to do like an upgrade on Ethereum, it takes time. You have to manually talk to the node, the node, the people who are running the nodes, right? And kind of like organize, like, okay, on this day we're going to switch this binary, all this stuff, and it was slow. And Ethereum wasn't built from day one to be like a production ready blockchain. So Gav spun off and he created Parity Tech, the company that created Polkadot, and Gav also uh, had this vision for all these features that Polkadot could be. So that's where Polkadot was born. So let's talk a little bit about Polkadot. Architecturally, Polkadot consists of two main things. One is the Polkadot relay chain. It's a blockchain called the relay chain, and its job is to do two things. One is uh, message passing between the blockchains that are connected to it, and the other one is provide economic security. Okay, so this relay chain, you can see here, the other part of this is are the parachains that are connected to the relay chain. And you can have many parachains connected to the relay chain. Right now, uh, I checked this morning, there's like about 45 uh, parachains that we could call to like native rollups, native Polkadot rollups. Those of you who are familiar with rollups. So these are native rollups that are connected to the relay chain. They're producing blocks. They're sending the blocks to the relay chain, and the relay chain is validating the blocks. Like, okay, your block's good, and it's placing a finality stamp on there saying your block's finalized. It's included in the Polkadot relay chain. It's final, right? So that's what's happening here. So as these so what are these parachains, right? These parachains are blockchains. You can think of them as like sharded blockchains, right? That they're rolling up their blocks to Polkadot, aka relay chain. And I would say like all of this is Polkadot, right? This whole protocol here is Polkadot because at the end of the day, the technically the protocol here, uh, it's not really just a roll up. Like there's more to it than that with the consensus mechanism and everything. Um, but each of these blockchains that are connected to the relay chain, you can think of them as specialized blockchains that do specialized things. And it's up to the community, right? Anybody could create a blockchain, a parachain, and connect it to the Polkadot relay chain. So let's look at, I actually want to show you a view into Polkadot. So Here it's Polkadot JS UI. It's a UI that's nicely built, and it connects to a Polkadot RPC node. In this case, it's connecting to the relay chain, one of the RPC nodes on the relay chain. And what we're seeing here, this is Polkadot, right? It's producing 24 million and 400 some thousand blocks. It's been live for a while, and it's got an average high quality 6 second block time. So why do I say high quality? Because it's actually a proof of stake network where you have these servers all over the world, right? It's centralized, all these community servers that are sustaining the network, and they got skin in the game. So they got a bunch of dot that they're using to validate the network and to finalize the blocks. So like actually, if we click here and we look at this random block here, you can see there's parachain inclusion, right? And we open it up, it's the parachains ID, right? So it's including the parachains block in the relay chains block for finalization to say, okay, your parachain has been finalized. It gets that stamp, right? So why is it high quality block space? Because it's $1 billion network. So you got $1 billion network backing these parachain blocks. That's why it's high quality. That's why it's got that security, right? As a parachain, you don't need to create that economic security. As a parachain, all you need to do, your only duty is to produce a block according to your blockchain's logic and send it to the relay chain for validation and finalization. Okay. So you don't need to incentivize a community to create this finalization protocol, right? That's already given to you the moment you connect to the relay chain. So how do you connect to the relay chain? In a nutshell, as a parachain, you have to purchase uh, compute power, right? And that's what we call core time. So all these servers all around the world, right? The community, and these servers, we call them validators. All these validators all over the world, you can actually see there's Polkadot telemetry UI. These are the validators, right? It's a decentralized network. It's all over the world, and they adhere to the Polkadot protocol, so it's resilient, right? So, and they have skin in the game. They have a massive amount of dot token. When they're validating according to the protocol, it's in their best interest to move according to the protocol, because if they act maliciously, meaning they go against the protocol, they will get fined. They'll get slashed a massive amount of tokens, which has real economic value. So they don't want to do that, right? They'll lose millions of dollars, right? So that's how the protocol keeps going. And so when you, as a parachain, if you want your blocks finalized, you will have to purchase this core time. There are core time marketplaces where you can purchase either on-demand core time, like instantaneous core time, what we call instantaneous core time, where it's like you buy core time as needed, right? You buy compute power as needed, or you can purchase it in bulk. Like if you know that your parachain is going to need to be like finalizing blocks like all the time, then you just purchase it a large amount of core time. So that's Polkadot architecture a bit.